Reader success. At first it was hard to keep an eye on attention, but then I learned. It just fantastic. The scout game helps me best. I imagine myself a scout. A scout must always be aware, not impersonate, and observe the situation. Along the way, when there is time and opportunity, I ask with the plate my reality. There is the plate their difficulties in terms of her feelings. But I understand that. I'm still studying and the braid is atrophied, and it takes time for the braid to recover, so to speak. And Tufti herself says that she develops with practice. Therefore, I do not give up, or rather the plate. It was January, and it was urgent to sell my old car. The car is very old, barely rides. It seems that a lot has been repaired, but still a lot needs to be changed and repaired. Winter, snow, frost. Cars no one don't buy during this period. I've been selling it for half a year, but never sold out. An ideal goal for the first practice on the updated TS. He did everything as written in the book. I woke up awake, clearly realized where I am and where reality is. He felt or tried to feel the plate and, without letting go of the sensation from it, asked his reality. My car is quickly and easily sold. There is an adequate guy who needs just such a car. He is in. Time convenient for both of us arrives, examines her, and we make out. In addition to setting the reality, from time to time I acted as if she sold, rejoiced that she was sold, rejoiced at how much places in front of the house were freed, and rejoiced at the money received. I did everything several times a day, every day. Naturally, I also posted an ad on the internet. A week later, the first calls and inspections of the car went. For a month before, no one called, and then calls and examinations immediately went. Several people were willing to buy, but for unclear reasons, the deal were frustrated. I did not despair, realized that this was not my door, and continued broadcast. A couple of days later the guy called who examined earlier, but left to think, and said that he was buying. The deal went smoothly, without bitch and hitch. Even the car fell in love with him, and started up with a half-turn in. Frost. It is done, just the way I wanted. Now I'm working on task of the reality of my dreams, and I know that nothing is impossible. I constantly practice with the plate. Best of all this, it turns out to do in the shower. Water helps to tune in and let go. Thoughts. I started practicing with the plate right from my main to the present. The moment of the goal is to become a mom. As I began to read the book, I immediately began to visualize the reality where I hold my baby in my arms. I feel love for him. I pronounce how healthy he was born. Through month, I found out that I'm pregnant. It's so beautiful. And most importantly, right away,